5432. This familiar landmark on Royal Avenue in Front Royal is slated to become a thing of the past. Nick's Restaurant has stood here for over 50 years, and we spoke with Sadie Donovan, who worked here for almost 45 years.
Well, before the Visco was put up, Nick built it, and then the Visco was put it up, and we cooked our own food. I mean, we never got any frozen stuff, unless it was fish or something like that, and seafood, we couldn't cook like that. But the rest of the food, beans, we had beans every day of our life, different kinds, and things like that. I mean, greens, well, go get greens, cut greens and things and cook them and all that. We all made our own coleslaw, my tater salad, macaroni salad, and all of that. We all made our own. He even made our own French fries when I first went there. But finally he quit there.
Did you do some of the cooking, or did Nick cook?
He cooked first. When I first went in there, I went in as a waitress at 25 cents an hour. Believe it or not. But after he got cable that he couldn't do all the work and stuff, and he got feeling bad, and said, I took over the cooking. I took over because I watched him how he done it. I watched everything he did, and I tried to do exactly like he did, and try to be like him. I think I got everything right, but the apples wouldn't come out. They were good, but they weren't as good as Nick's. I stewed apples.
How long did you work there?
Well, I guess I worked there about, wait a minute, Christy?
40 years.
About 40 or 45 years. I've been that long, if not longer.
Well, how do you feel about what's going to happen to it now?
I feel bad about it. I really do, because everybody likes it. I mean, everybody. One man down on Main Street said they was hoping, praying that somebody would come along and rebuild it, because he really liked Nick's Restaurant. And we had pictures on the TV, on the Channel 9, and other photographs come in, took pictures.
It's making the whole camera shake. Do you mind that still, please? Thank you.
And then we had a picture. Then we had people take shots of the place, and they made poster cards out of them around New York and places, and they sold them. And nobody come to town Front Royal when they come through if they didn't take a picture of that restaurant. I mean, everybody thought the way they was made. And Nick was a good guy. I mean, he was kind-hearted to everybody, and he loved people too. He didn't mistreat nobody, and he liked to be. And he called us his family, because he didn't have no family, but his son in California, and he never come to see him. When he was in the nursing home before he died, I walked from here clean over town to go see him, because I know he didn't have nobody else that could show love, because there wasn't nobody around. I mean, his family ways, because he didn't have nobody. So I'd go over there and talk to him. Then when he died, Maddox still has him. He never did come back to take him down to bury him in Hopewell, where his mama lived. That's where his mama did live, which he buried down there. That's where he come originally out. If he come from Greek, he went to Hopewell. His mom and daddy raised him in Hopewell, and then he got up here. He went up Lou Ray. He had a restaurant there first, and then when this place burned down, he come to Front Royal and built this restaurant. But it's made out of 2 streetcars, believe it or not.
It is?
Yeah. When streetcars stopped running in D.C. And put the buses on the line, this man went down, him and Nick, and got the 2 streetcars and built the restaurant out of them.
And so Nick's is made with 2 streetcars?
Streetcars, uh-huh. It's amazing. Yeah, nobody knows it, Holly, but me.
What do you wish they would do with it instead of tear it down?
I would like to remodel it and just make it a back and let somebody run it. One of the Greeks from New York come down, wanted it, but I don't know why they didn't sell it to him. His name was Nick too. But I guess maybe they don't want another restaurant right there close to that sub sandwich place. But I said, well, if they put them office there, they ought to make good business, because on lunchtime they could run across the street and get them a sandwich.
Well, and Nick let your daughters work there too?
Oh yeah, my daughter worked there, and Barbara Surratt's daughter, she had 6. Well, she's not here in Front Royal now. She's in Texas someplace. And May, the lady that took care of Nick when he got sick, told him we had to put him in a nursing home. Her daughter works there. Everybody's daughter worked there. I mean, the women's children got old enough, they let them work. He bring them in to work there with us.
When did they actually close the restaurant? Did you work there till it closed?
Oh yeah, I was working there when Nick didn't close it. It was about 2 weeks before he died. His son called on the phone and told me to close it down. And being that he was ahead of Nick's stuff, I had to automatically close, because I had the keys to it and everything. I opened it up and shut it up. And I went to the grocery store and bought the groceries when Nick got sick, paid the bills, everything. I did everything and then send the money and bookkeeper up Blu-ray, send all the bills and things up there to him to rate it on the taxes and things like that. He took care of that for me, but I took care of the rest of it.
What year was it that you had to close it?
How long was it since we closed it, Christy?
I don't remember.
I know it's been
Had to be in 91 or 92.
yeah, something. Well, Dick died in what?
90. He died after Becky. 90.
Becky died in 94, so Nick died in 93, so it was about
95.
95, so it had to be 90 in 90, some first part of 95. And I closed it down. Well, see, I have sons which really would have made it up, fixed it up for me, because Larry's a constructor builder anyhow, builds houses, and my oldest son, and I got 2 plumbers here. Well, I'm sitting there, and his daddy's one too. That's my other son. He could fix the water lines and things, and Larry can work electricity too. He can put water houses and things, because he builds houses. He's a contractor. And so he could do, I could got it fixed up. But they ducked it away. I mean, his son done all of it. I mean, it wasn't Nick's wishes to go that away, but that's the only thing we couldn't do a thing about it. I went after him to take him to Berry down the Hopewell. I was going to take him on down there, but Maddox said I couldn't do it because I'm not kin to him. Even though I worked for him for about 45 years, I still could not take him out. Maddox knows me well too, but he funeral home. But he said it's against the rules for anybody to take him but their family.
So was he cremated?
Uh-huh.
His ashes
Yeah.
were still at Maddox?
Uh-huh. He ain't come up and got him yet. He ain't gonna come. I don't think he's ever coming back here.
Ever heard from the son again?
Not me, but he has a half-sister in Richmond that his son, Ryan, called her and talked to her. But see, he had other property up here besides that.
Is it okay? Got kind of messed up with the floor shaking. Is it okay if you tell me one more time
Yeah.
how you feel about them tearing it down?
Well, I don't really feel good about it. I mean, I'd rather see it back in shape, if somebody running that could handle it like Nick did. But if it's nothing you can do about it, so you just have to accept it and go on. Nobody likes the idea. I know a lot of people told me that we wouldn't tear it down, because it's been there for all these years, and that's the way how people feel. They get old things. They take to it all the way. But ain't nothing. It's nothing I can do or anybody else, so we just have to let it go. Mr. Walters up in runs in Stanley. They runs the F&M Bank up there. That's what he's the Waters. He's the overseer of the bank. He know Nick real well, so his son told him to take over the property and things and take it over. His son is a professor in a college and also a doctor in, what do you call them, doctors to fix your bones? chiropractor. I think about chiropractor's doctor. His son is. He's a professor in a college in California. But I don't hear from him at all.
Well, is it okay if I take some pictures of
Yeah.
the pictures?
Yes, honey, it's okay with me. You can take all the pictures you
Were
want.
you born and raised here?
In front row? Yeah, I was born in what you call the remount. I was an army post up there years ago. And I lived here all my life. I like Front Row. I know when Main Street used to be so busy you couldn't walk down it. It was so busy on Saturdays and Sundays because all the farmers would come to town to get food, for the rest of the week. And you couldn't walk down Main Street. It was so crowded and packed and jammed. They had 2 theaters. One was Park Theater, one is there, and then one down on the other end right there, another little theater. Everybody would come to town, go to show, and enjoy a weekend, and then they all go back home and come back to town no more till next weekend. Yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Oh, God.
Which ones you want, honey? All of them or just a few?
Well, I guess just as many of them as I can get.
Okay.
Just take some pictures of them.
I put this one out because that's Nick
Oh, that.
picture when we first was younger then. See, he just started getting ready to run it. So we took. I thought I'd bring it out.
Were you there when it first opened?
No, I didn't work there when it first opened.
Yeah.
It was open. It was a little bit before I started working there.
The lady from Warren Central never bought your pictures in your newspaper clipping back, did you?
Not yet. And the man that paint this stuff was coming from Florida named Smokey.
Mm-hmm.
Painted all on there. He used to come up every summer and redo this paint and made it pretty.
Oh, he'd
His name
paint
was
over it
Smokey.
every summer.
His name was Smokey. He stayed up here with us a lot.
We just put it right here. Okay, that'll hold it up.
He's a good little guy. He was he's dead too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you're so sexy.
Almost all my friends I know real well done gone passed away but me. A couple of them still around.
Sexy with you.
Thanks, you guys. You were really good.
You want one of these here? You want to take care of this? Get
This one. This will be on tomorrow night on Channel 17.
It will.
Mm-hmm.
I watch Channel 17 all the time.
At 5:30, then again at 9.
I do watch Channel 17.
You do?
I like it.
We do. Phil and I do our own news.
Yeah, I like the news too.
On tomorrow night, class starting in television.
Grandma been on television a long time ago.
You did?
Yeah. I was on television down the next, take Channel 9 and all of them come in and take pictures of us. And put us on TV. Then I'm on a tape, or was on a tape in Germany. Some man was making tapes of us down there. And I didn't have any idea what that meant.
Is that you with Nick or?
No, that's a friend from down D.C. used to come up, some Greeks to come up and see him on weekends to talk to him.
He looks like a nice man.
He was a wonderful man. And this woman come in one night real late and her husband and she said, "Oh, I'm so glad I seen you." And I said to myself, "Well, where did I meet you, honey?" She said, "You didn't. I seen you in Germany on a tape."
Oh
So
my
we come in from
gosh.
Germany just to see you in the restaurant. And I said, "I'll be doggone." We are well known this restaurant was well known all over the world. That's no lie about it. It was well known. Everybody
Oh, there's
enjoyed it.
you.
Yeah, that's me.
And there's your daughter.
Yeah, that's my daughter. And that girl is works in Martha Kibble. With her head right down on that. She's writing up a menu.
17 years.
You did? Do you feel like talking for a minute on the tape?
Not really. I got a
Okay.
cold.
Yeah.
Come here, Wishbone. And I can't say really too much. But what Mama said. Like the same old stuff.
Well,
You know, it's
Nick would never let nobody go hungry.
Aww.
And anybody come in and they wouldn't have nothing, didn't have money or something, say, I'm hungry. And Nick would say, fix something to eat, Sadie. Go fix them something to eat. I'd go fix it. And when he first opened up, I said, Nick, why are we so cheap in the prices? He said, well, them men out to the Viscos coming out of the other towns to work there. And they got to live here in town so we can run the office. Said, but they got to have money to send home to their children and wives, too. So that's why we putting prices down so that they can make a living out of here and have a good meal in their stomach to work. They got to have good food to work. He was like that. That's the way he was. I mean, he was just like that to everybody. He said, I used to go hungry when I was coming over here from Germany, over here from Greece on the cattle. He came over on cattle, what do you call it, ship. Him and his mom and daddy. And a boat, or whatever you call it. And he said, I was got hungry then. And he said, I know how it feels, and I don't want anybody to get sick and get hungry. We said one family all the time was named Atwood in Front Rock.
Aww.
We fed Mr. Atwood, Mrs. Atwood, and their 2 daughters. Every day, 3 times a day.
Wow. Well, before it gets dark, I'm going to go and get some pictures of the restaurant, too.
Okay, honey.
Thank you for talking to me.
You're welcome, dear.
Here, I'm just going to give you one of my cards. I just can't believe they're tearing it down. I've always loved that.
We did, too.
That restaurant.
We liked that restaurant. Everybody did. We had people come